Welcome to Let's Talk About Death. I'm Tammy Beilstein.
And I'm Sarah Lunsford. And we're going to talk about death today. Yes.
I think we should start briefly with the history of death.
Yes,
and
which is
dying
quite a long
in America.
history.
It is a long
well,
history.
in America, it's a little more recent, about 200 years or so, right?
well, but
everybody else, it's, well,
It's been
depending on
happening.
how you look at it, it could be, back to Adam and Eve and the apple.
Yes, it's been happening forever.
For as long as we can remember, and
Yeah.
a lot of other people too. So there you go.
So what used to happen a long time ago, generations ago,
Mm-hmm.
people would become ill. They would be taken care of in their homes
Yes,
by
they would.
their family. Usually the women
Mm-hmm.
did this. Sometimes family would come from out of the area to help care for somebody. Neighbors would come, whoever. But it was an at-home thing.
Yes.
People were ill and died in the home. Around the time of the Civil War, there was a doctor named Thomas Holmes, and he invented embalming. So what would happen? He would go out to the battlefield. He taught other people how to do this. They would embalm the bodies of the soldiers and send them home. Abraham Lincoln is one of the most famous first groups of people to be embalmed.
Oh, really?
Yes, and then they sent his body on a train.
Oh, and everybody kind of looked at it.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
The
Okay.
Dead president embalming
Funeral
tour
procession.
kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah, that.
So they would do that so they could get these soldiers back home to their families. And that's where mortuaries were born.
Okay.
And a lot of times they were connected to furniture businesses or cabinet makers because they would make the caskets or coffins back then. Yeah, for the bodies. And somewhere along the line, I guess people just decided that maybe these morticians know better than they do on how to care for
your loved ones.
For the loved ones.
Yeah, when they were going through that process.
Right.
What's interesting, though, is that they would die at home, but they would live at home as well.
Yes.
So it would be this whole sort of birth, go through your life, and then you die at home. So it was sort of this whole circle.
Right. It makes total sense to me. And that is what I would choose to do, no matter how ill I was. If I had a choice between being at home or in a hospital, I would choose home.
Exactly, and most people do.
Right.
Like about 70% of people would rather die at home, but 70% of people actually die in institutions. Yeah. So that's something to think about.
Right. We will be talking about that.
Yes, in future episodes of Let's Talk About Death.
Yes.
So join us soon.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yay.